life within the house. And today, right now, y'all chilling with and I got some to bust some suds over here. I ain't gonna have this water running too long. Um, but I'm gonna let you know off the top that turn that off a minute. I'm gonna be talking about just wanna be happy. That's my topic today. I just wanna be happy. Just wanna be happy. And it's gonna be strictly off the top of my head. It's no Bible scriptures or nothing like that. Just speaking from the heart. And at the same time, knocking out these dishes that I done let uh, overflow. So I'm running a little bit behind because I was trying to do a rinse before I got started. And I wound up coming in a minute late, but it's all good. We all here. First thing I want to discuss, while that's filling up, let me bring you over here. First thing I want to discuss, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The last video I did, um, I was talking about my achievements, and I said that I was on a road to 2,000 subscribers, and um, I I asked for, everybody that's not in, haven't subscribed, I appreciate if you subscribe or whatever like that. I was trying to reach my next milestone. Actually, I was like 1980, 1980 subscribers. And I was trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. And overwhelmingly, overwhelmingly, overflow of subscribers came through. And it took me over. Like I went past 2,000 so quick that I can't even keep up with it. I think the last I looked is 2,053 subscribers. 2,053 subscribers. Man, that's awesome. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I really, really appreciate that. I appreciate the love and the support. And it just let me know that what I'm doing is I'm doing the right thing. I've been trying to kind of pinpoint, trying to figure out the right stuff, and uh, you know, asking God to lead me as I go through this process. And it's been some ups and downs, but it's working out pretty good. It's working out pretty good. So this dishwater is ready over here. Even though I need to fill up this zinc over here. Let me wipe this zinc out. Hold on, I want to get my whole self over here. So let me sit that right there. So how is everybody today? I hope everybody is having a good day today. What's today? Tuesday, Memorial's Day, not Memorial's Day, Veterans Day. Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all of our great service people. Um, we, I love you. I appreciate the service. I appreciate y'all. Um, you know, looking out for us and fighting for us. And I wanted to be said that I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And much love, much respect. And also, the unsung hero is your families. Your families are the one that suffer the most because you have to be gone fighting for our country and for us and away from your families. So I want to send a special shout out to your families also, and God bless them, as they, you know, eagerly anticipate you coming back home. And I pray that God continue to keep you safe and shielded and protected so you can get back home to your families the way you're supposed to, you know. But I wanted to say God bless all of y'all and thank y'all for y'all service and everything that y'all do. There's so many different people that are out here fighting for us, and you don't get enough appreciation, if you ask me. But I want you to know that I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for your service. All right. The other thing before I get to the topic that I wanted to talk about is a funny thing. I put up a little. I changed my logo. Not my logo. It's my. I don't know what they call it. The picture screen. I changed it to a little animated little character thing there, and I thought it was nice. But the funny thing is, my girl looked at it and she said, "That picture looked like you and Will Smith mixed up together." I bust out laughing. I say, "What the?" Then I looked at it real good. I said, "Oh no, oh no." So it's up there for now. I'll leave it up there for a little while for y'all to get y'all laugh on, and I'll think about whether I want to change it and do something else. I was just, playing around, just doing things, trying to see what interesting I can do and come up with. And I came up with the great idea to create me another cover picture to put up there. So I may keep it, I may not. I don't know. I'll see. What else? So yeah, that was it. So as far as the topic, well, wait a minute. Let me let this water fill up. Let this water fill up. Oh, let me speak on it. Man, listen. Well, I'll say this. Within the last 2 days, our weather went from, I'm in North Carolina. Our weather went from warm and toasty hot, warm, to freezing cold. What in the world done happened out here? I done went outside with shorts on, because I always wear shorts. I done went outside with shorts on, and I thought I was back in Baltimore for a minute. I mean, that wind chill and that cold is no joke. And I heard that we had, in some parts of North and South Carolina, there was some snow flurries. I didn't see any over this way, but I seen a lot of people posted up on Facebook that it was some snow flurries or whatever like that. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? I don't know what brought this cold front in, but it can go on and keep on going. And some people, they love the cold, not me. I really like the in between. I like, warm. I don't like too hot, and I don't like too cold. I like warm. But anyway, I wanted to speak on that. Like, that was crazy. But whoever brought that cold weather, hey, send that mess on back. My girl talking about we need some snow. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't need no snow. My snow days was over when I left Baltimore. I don't want no snow. We done had some down here, but nothing like the snow that... Well, only one time we had some Baltimore type snow here. I think that was last year, actually. And but the rest of the time I've been here, like, it really haven't been nothing but a few flakes on the ground, and people went crazy and bought up everything in the stores, and everything shut down. And it's so much different here in North Carolina than it is in Baltimore City. Because I tell you what, it could be 3 feet of snow and Baltimore City schools are open on time. Not even a delay, on time. I used to be so mad about that. Like, Mom, come on, Ma. Like, most of the parents are letting their kids stay home because it's 3 feet of snow. They say them schools open. You might as well get on your way. Head on your way. And we ain't had no school buses. We had to walk to school. So, sure enough, I'm out there walking. 3 feet of snow, walking. And then a couple of times, because for me to walk to school, it took me about 20 minutes to walk to school. And a couple of times, I had got all the way there to school. I didn't see no other kids walking. But my mom told me that I got to go to school. You got to go to school. I get all the way to the school. Ain't nobody there. No cars in the parking lot, no nothing. I had to walk all the way back home after I'm already frozen from walking there. Now I got to walk back home. Because school, while I was walking, decided to close. But my mom didn't play nothing about nobody being late for school. Because I said, well, at least let me wait, for a few minutes. Because they may close schools. They may shut school for the day. Nah, you going to be late. So, anyway, that was the fun times. But, anyway, back to the story. So, I've been through a lot of ups and downs in my life. I'm talking about the topic. Just want to be happy. That's my topic for anybody just coming in. I just want to be happy. I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. A lot of good times, a lot of bad times, and all in between. And these last couple of years especially has taught me to take a hold of my own happiness. And I say that to say this. Once upon a time, I didn't care about my happiness. I cared more about other people's happiness. I was always wanting to please people, wanting to make people smile, wanting to make people happy. But what was happening was I was just messing my own self up. Honestly, I was just messing my own self up. When you're not working towards your self-worth and yourself, making yourself happy, what happens is all of the people, well, not all of them, people will start to break off and start to do their own thing. And they'll leave you. They'll leave you, and there's no one around anymore for you to please, to make happy. And you find yourself alone, feeling abandoned, feeling betrayed, feeling left out. And especially if you making people happy was you giving all that you have. You giving, and you get to the point where you're not able to give like that anymore. And people, some people that's the only reason why they're there. Because you're giving, you're providing, you're as long as you're giving, people gonna be there for the taking. But I was so far behind in my maturity that it took me a long time to kind of figure that stuff out. And when it was said and done, I was left, heartbroken and sad and this and that and the other. But the thing is, don't get me wrong, this is not a video of anger or bitterness or anything like that. This is a video of encouragement. I tell my stories because, I don't want other people to go through life and be naive and blind to the fact that there are people out here and their only objective is to use. It's to use. It's to take advantage of your kindness. So as long as you're dishing it out, they're gonna take it. And I've had people say, "I ain't tell you to do that. I ain't tell you to do all that." I meant to pour this coffee out this cup. Pour it in that container. Yeah, they be like, I didn't tell you to do all that. I didn't ask you for that. I ain't ask. You gave it to me. I ain't asked you for all that. And in some cases, they didn't. You just know, you felt like, here's a person, they need your help. Let me go on and look out for them. Let me go on and do this. Let me go on and do that. You doing it just out of love, just out of friendship. And, people will sit there and they allow you to do it too. Even if they don't need it. Even if they don't need it, they will hold on to what they have and come around you with them soft stories, knowing that you just gonna automatically go to giving. You're gonna automatically be the comforter, the provider, the one that care. And like I said, I'm talking about this because life is short. Life is short, and it's too short to be wasting your time. Like I talk about discernment all the time, something that I didn't know nothing about at that time, but I talk about it all the time, and I try to get people to ask God to give you discernment, help you to be able to see, people for who they really are, because it's an old song called "Smiling Faces." Smiling faces tell lies, and I got proof. Some of them old songs I used to hear, I ain't have no clue what the world they was talking about. But guess what? I learned it. And I learned it the hard way. I learned things the hard way, And I ain't bitter. I ain't upset. I ain't mad at nobody. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm just talking and encouraging people because, I want to be happy and I want my peoples to be happy. Y'all. I want y'all to be happy. I want you to realize that you are worth it and you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. But one of the ways or reasons, one of the ways of getting that is realizing and knowing your worth and not allowing yourself to put up with a bunch of nonsense. I spoke with a young lady a few months back, and she told me she's married. She's young. She's married. She said, when I was telling her my story, she was telling me about how she do a lot for her family, how her family really depends on her, and a lot of times she go against her husband trying to provide for her family. And I talked to her. I said, listen, you're making a big mistake. You're making a huge mistake. First of all, when you get married, here's the thing. When you get married, everybody else become, I say third, because it's God first, then it's your wife, your husband, spouse, or whatever. Then, everybody else is under that. Kids, parents, they behind that. So, I know it was kind of hard for me because, even though I knew that was the way, but I just didn't do it that way. But anyway, I talked to the young lady. I said, listen, Honor your husband. Honor your husband. Listen, I'm telling you, trust me. If you keep on the track that you're on, you keep neglecting your husband and overruling him and going to try to do for other people that can do for themselves, you don't want to risk one day you're waking up and your husband leave. He's gone. You lost him. And guess what? When you sitting there crying, sad and lonely because your husband is gone, done left you, all of them people gonna leave too. They're gonna leave too. Especially if you don't have the means to take care of them and look out for them anymore. They ain't worried about whether or not you heartbroken or hurt because you done went against your marriage and caused your marriage to collapse. People are not gonna be worried about that. They just worried about whether you're gonna continue to be able to provide for them the way that they have you trained to provide for them. So I told her straight up, and I kept it real with her. And I'm talking about from personal experience. Do not let nobody come in front of your relationship, your marriage, especially your marriage. Ain't nobody supposed to be in front of your relationship, your marriage, except God. I'm telling you that. And I'm speaking from personal experience. Because guess what? You do it, you're going to lose that person. And you're going to regret it. You might hear some people, well, he probably wasn't worth it. Or they probably wasn't worth it anyway. Because if they really love you, they wouldn't leave you. They understand that you got to look out for your family. You got to do this. That's baloney. You stay and you talk. You talk and communicate with your spouse, your husband, your wife. Y'all talk things out. If y'all decide that y'all want to help somebody, then y'all do it together as a couple. Don't go making no decisions to look out for people and say, oh well, I ain't worried about what my husband say. I ain't worried about what my wife say. If you want to be happy, I'm telling you, I'm advising you, I'm begging you, don't do it that way. Don't do it that way. Don't do it that way. If you're gonna find yourself messing up the best opportunity that you probably have, and the thing about it, sometimes once people get tired and they leave, it ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back. Once they done spoke and said something about things so many times, and you just ignored it and continued to do what you were doing, ignoring their feelings, when they do decide to leave, they may not come back. And you may not never find a decent person like what you had. Just your luck, you end up with a bum. Somebody that don't want nothing, don't want to work, somebody don't want to cook, don't want to clean, just you realize you done messed up the best thing that you had. So if you want to be happy, the Bible says, and your vows say, honor your husband, honor your wife. Put no man above God, but put no man above your husband, your wife. So that's a piece of advice that I'm gonna give you. And I know y'all don't know me like that, and y'all can say, well, who he? That's just because he messed up and he, did whatever. Don't mean I need to listen to him. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just giving some game that's very, very beneficial and really helpful. And the thing is, me personally, I had people. I'd had one or two people to talk to me and give me some game, and I ignored it. I ignored it, and I continued to do things the way that I wanted to do it. I continued to make decisions the way I wanted to make decisions. And guess what? It all blew up. It all blew up. So, if you want to be happy, especially y'all married folks out here, y'all make sure y'all stick to y'all vows. And you honor your husbands, your wives, and put nobody in front of them but God. But God. I've like I said, I've made some good decisions. My life ain't all been bad. I know it seemed like I just be talking depressing. I done had some good times, some good memories. I done made some good decisions, but I done made some bad decisions. And I'm here talking to y'all like I'm your uncle. Like I'm your uncle. Somebody that cares. And I'm just trying to, help you to get to the point where you can have true happiness. True happiness. And the same thing goes for, the person you with. They should respect you the same way. I know back in the day, a lot of men felt like they the man of the house, and whatever they say go. That was back in the day. And the women, they knew that that's basically was the law. That's how it was. So the women, they did what they was supposed to do. But nowadays, it ain't all that. It ain't all that. You have to respect your woman. You have to respect your husband. And you don't let nobody else disrespect them. I be watching some of these reality shows, and family members be disrespecting the wives, and the husband just be standing there, ain't saying nothing, ain't doing nothing. Like, what's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? Let's sit there and let somebody talk and disrespect their wives like that. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. You don't let nobody disrespect your husband, your wife. When you married them, that's the person you agreed that you was going to basically ride or die for. And you don't sit back and let nobody disrespect them like that. The same way they you don't allow them to disrespect your parents neither now. That you don't do that. But you don't let nobody disrespect them. That's one thing I can say. In my journey, I haven't had nobody. I haven't had nobody actually disrespect the person that I was with. I haven't had that type of stuff. If it felt like it was going anywhere near there, if I didn't do anything else, I said, wait a minute, hold on now. We need to go and back up, and we need to talk, like adults. Because we all adults. All right. I'm going to change my water out. Well, yeah, we all adults, so we have to respect each other. And that's my wife, or that's my husband. Like, no, ain't nobody gonna disrespect them. We got to stand on that. I don't care if your mother, your father, whoever it is. Like, hey, I love you, but hey, I'm not gonna have you disrespected. I watched something. I watched something funny the other day. I saw it already, but I watched it for a second time. Eddie Murphy, You People. You People. And that daggone Eddie Murphy, there's something else on there. And he was disrespectful. He was disrespectful to that girl's, soon to be husband. He did some crazy stuff. And you just don't allow that type of stuff to happen. You don't allow people to disrespect. Somebody that you planning to marry. If they don't care for them, or they don't want to have the chance to get to know them or something like that, then hey, just let me know. I don't have to bring them around you. But there ain't gonna be no disrespect. Ain't gonna be no disrespect. That's a no-no. Sorry about the water, y'all. All right. Yeah, but you gotta respect each other. You gotta respect each other, and you gotta demand. You gotta demand respect. You know, for yourself, and especially for your mate. And I'm saying this because what I'm talking about is just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. These are some keys that's going to help you to achieve that happiness. Now, on the flip side, you want to be happy, right? You think that your family wants you to be happy. But let me tell you, it don't be that way all the time. It don't be that way all the time. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. But, you know, jealousy and envy is a powerful thing. And, you know, I found that no matter what kind of background your family member may have, it's still an opportunity or a chance for some kind of jealousy or envy to come in. See, the devil can use people, especially if you're an open vessel. Like, he can use you. And some people let the devil use them. And some people will try to sabotage your happiness, your relationship. Why? Because they're miserable. They're miserable themselves. You know, what does this keep coming up on here? Hold on, y'all. I keep seeing this pop up on the screen, and it's going to keep being up here until I do something. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. I'm looking at my screen here, and every time I do a live, it's something that's sitting on my screen, and I think it's interfering with my live program. So I don't know. I'll figure out something. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. Some people are miserable. They're miserable. Uh, they may be lonely, and they don't want to see nobody happy. They don't want to see nobody happy unless it's them. If it's them, it's okay. Leave them alone. Let them go on and be happy with whoever they with. But if they ain't got nobody and you got somebody and you good, people will try to sabotage your relationships. You know, they come around, they act like they care about what you got going on. You talking to people, you confiding in people, and they ain't doing nothing but going around stirring up stuff, causing confusion. Before you know it, some stuff get back to your partner, some confidential stuff that you done told them, and your partner mad at you because you running your mouth talking about y'all business, talking about y'all personal house business and what y'all got going on in the house, y'all disagreements or whatever like that, whatever y'all got. But the sad thing is the intention be some people have cruel and bad intentions. Their intentions is to throw your relationship under the bus because they want you to be lonely like them. That's a sad truth. That's a sad truth. So if you want to be happy, don't tell everybody about your business. Don't tell everybody your business. You got something going on in your household between you and your spouse, y'all talk about it. Y'all talk about it. Don't have people all up in your business. Don't have people all up in your business. Especially if it's your parent. Because one, in a lot of cases, your parent is going to be biased. And if you go to your parent and you telling them that you having an issue with your spouse, automatically your parent is going to start having this resentment towards your spouse. And guess what? Y'all be done work things out. And you wondering why your parents still got an attitude towards your spouse because they still holding on to what you told them. They ain't gonna forgive them as easy as you will. So keep your business to yourself. You got a priest or a pastor, somebody that y'all, a marriage counselor, somebody that y'all can talk to that ain't biased. You'd be better off doing that than to be sitting there discussing your business with your parent, somebody that's on your side that's going to be biased and that's going to possibly hold a grudge even after you and your spouse done work things out, everything working out good for y'all, and they still rolling their eyes and stuff at them because they mad. They still mad about when you told them that, about that disagreement y'all had. They still holding on to it. You done forgave them and moved on, and your family member still holding on to the grudge. That's one thing I had to learn the hard way. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I used to tell my mother about everything. I told you I was a mama's boy. I run and tell her everything and see what she say to get her advice on what I should do. And however she thought that I should handle it, that's the way I did. That's the way I handled it. I knew better than that mess. And I ain't blaming her for the decisions that I'm making. Or, that I made. I ain't blaming her for it. I knew better. If I had a problem, my place as the head of the household, as the man, as the husband, my job was to go to God about it. Discuss it with God. Pray about it. Talk to my pastor. Seek some kind of counseling. You can't really go to your parents about these things because they're going to be biased. More likely they're going to be biased, and when y'all get everything all worked out between y'all, your parents still going to be pissed off. They still going to remember. So guess what? Time y'all have family gatherings, Thanksgiving, they sitting around me mugging your husband or your wife. They ain't got over it. You forgave them, but they ain't forgave them. And they looking at you like, why you still with them? After you was talking so much trash about them. So they looking at you like you a fool for still being with them. How she still with him? And she said he ain't did nothing, or he can't keep a job, or whatever the situation is. She's stupid. Why is she still with him? And the person, they could have been got themselves together, straighten up. You know what I'm saying? They flying right. They trying to do the right thing by their family. You done forgave them, but they haven't. If you want to be happy, these some valuable lessons. These some valuable lessons, and I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. I'm not telling y'all nothing that I haven't been through myself. Things that I could have done better. Lessons that I've learned that I'm just trying to pass. Because when it's all said and done, all of us, we want to be happy. You know what I mean? We want to have a good relationship. We want to have our finances together. When it's all said and done, that's what we want. That's what we want. Want to be prosperous. Who don't want to be in a situation where they ain't got to ask nobody for nothing? You know what I mean? They're a giver, not a beggar. I don't know nobody that don't want to be in a position like that. Everything is all together. They got everything all lined up. I'm telling you, that's one of the reasons why I like those quotes that I be seeing a lot. Because them quotes be spitting some serious knowledge and truth. Keep people out your business. Don't tell people all about your business. Because everybody that's smiling and acting like they happy that you're winning in life, They really not. Not everybody. Not everybody. Some people you turning your back and they got their face frowned up. Can't stand you. You ain't did nothing to them. They can't stand you because you winning. You winning in life. And they not. And you know the sad thing is, some of these people has had the opportunity in their own life to win. And they may have messed it up. They have messed up their opportunity, or you may come along and doing better than them. Now they winning, but you winning more. So now they pissed. Ain't that silly? They pissed because you ain't got to ask them for nothing. Some people, they love it. Oh, it's music to their ears when you have to ask them for something. It's music to their ears that you have to ask them for something. They love it. They love it. You got that kind. Then you got the kind that want to hear all about your business. You tell them your whole damn business and what you need help with just for them to say no. I wish I can help you. Meanwhile, they gonna go get on the phone after you leave and tell everybody else all your damn business. After you done sit there and told them all of your business just for them to say they can't help you. And you know that they can. You know that they can. They just don't want to. And they just wanted to hear all about what you got going on so that they can go and talk about it. And you know what's heartbroken? What's heartbreaking about it? Sometimes it be Christian people. It be Christian people that do stuff like that. That's disappointing to me. That's disappointing to me because, you know, as a Christian, you supposed to hold yourself to a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? First of all that backbiting. Backbiting. That's when you sitting and you're talking about people behind their back. That's not of God. And that's definitely not something that we supposed to be doing. That's why I remember that word since I was a kid, backbiting. Because I remember when I first heard it, I was like, backbiting. I was laughing, like, what's that? It's sad that a lot of Christians are involved with that type of behavior. They're involved with that type of behavior, with that talking all day long, whispering and talking about people. That stuff is not of God. That's not of God. What's going on? What's going on? What's your situation? You talking to them, especially because they're Christians. You talk to them, you praying. You want them to pray with you. You want them to pray with you. You think they care. You done told them all your business. I'm going to pray for you. Soon as you get out of sight, they done ran and got the whole daggone hotline going, talking about your daggone business. Talking about your business. But you know, the crazy part is a true friend. If a true friend get involved in a conversation like that, where they get to talking so much, they not realizing that you are that person's true friend, and that you're not gonna just sit back and have them talking about them and not let you know what's going on. The true friend will come back and tell you, yeah, they was talking about you like a dog, and all you did was ask for prayer. That's all you did. All you did was ask them to pray for you. God is not pleased with this stuff. God's not pleased with this stuff because things like that is turning people away. It's turning people away. It's making people think less about people that's supposed to be striving to be more like Jesus. As a Christian, you're supposed to be striving to be more like Jesus, not more like the author of confusion, the devil. The devil is the author of confusion. So you sitting there and you mumbling and whispering and telling people business, that is not of God. That is not of God. And just think. Just think how you affected that person that trusts you and love you and care for you, and they find out that you've been talking about them and talking down on them. You done broke their heart. You done broke their heart, and now they don't want to pray no more. Listen. I don't want to make this video about scriptures or nothing like that. I just want to talk about some keys to wanting to be happy. Wanting to be happy. And I just wanted to point out some things and give y'all some tips. Tell y'all about some things that I've been through. Hopefully somebody will catch this video and listen to the words that I'm saying. Because I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to encourage you. And I want you to win. I want you to win. I want your relationship to be a winning relationship. I want your finances to be winning finances. I want your all of your relationships, your kids, parent-kid relationships. I talk about stuff like that too. Even though my relationship right now is not where I want it to be. But I'm praying about it. I'm praying about it. I'm praying about it. But I just wanted to take time and talk to you. I got another live going on where I'm supposed to be talking about something. What I was supposed to be talking about? I forgot, on my other channel. I gotta go get my study on. I will be talking scripture on that. I like to, when I talk about, things like that, things of God, I like to have like scriptures, stuff like that to kind of back up what I'm saying. So, I never want people to think that it's about me. I wanted to be about the word of God. But in this video here, I just wanted to talk about being happy, wanting to be happy. Wanting to be happy. I just want to be happy. So right now, here in my life, I thank God for where I'm at, the position that I'm in right now, because the devil had another plan for me. The devil had another plan for me. But God knew. God is all-seeing and all-knowing. And the plan that the devil had for me, God intervened. And it's only because of that I'm sitting here in front of y'all right now. So as long as I'm around, I'm gonna keep trying to spread love, joy, encouragement, happiness, whatever I can do to make somebody's day brighter, better. Uh, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's my message today. These glasses are so dirty. That's my message. I want to be happy. I just want to be happy. So I hope these lessons, or not lessons, I hope these words that I'm saying, this knowledge that I've gained and I'm putting back out there, I'm hoping that it will be helpful and effective for somebody in their life. I hope that it touches somebody's heart, and that I hope it helps. I hope it saves somebody's marriage, somebody's friendship. You know. So, but that's all I got, y'all. That's all I got for now. I wanted to hit y'all up and get a little conversation going while I was in here washing these dishes. Just to recap, uh, thank y'all for getting me over 2,000 subscribers. Like, we bust through the gates like the horse races at Pimlico Racetrack. We bust through 2,000, and like I said, last I checked, it was up to 2,053. Yeah, 2,053. So, listen, I'm eternally grateful. Like, I really appreciate y'all. Like I said in my last video, me talking to y'all is not only me trying to help you, it's helping me. It's therapeutic for me. So I'm helping myself and I'm helping y'all at the same time, I hope. So, but that's all I got. Till the next time, uh, before I get to that, I just want to be happy. Take these keys and what I'm saying and use it to your advantage the best that you can. If you truly, truly want to be happy, I wish y'all success and strong relationships. I wish you wealth, health, and the whole nine. All right. So that's it. That's what I got on that. But till the next time, love, peace, and blessings to all of y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love you. I catch you in the next one. Peace out.